We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mickey Lolich is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now in the box, Aaron Hill. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
All even now, 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Whitaker has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Olerud, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Jimmy Key will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ty Cobb is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. At the plate, Kirk Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Hank Greenberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Skied into straightaway right. Barfield is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning at Comerica Park with no score. Into the box now, Jesse Barfield, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The center fielder, Vernon Wells.
Into the box now, Vernon Wells, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now at the plate, Kelly Gerber. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding forward for his first chance, Ernie Witt, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Horton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So striding in, Cecil Fielder, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs.
And that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
the belt, kicks and deals. Willie Horton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carter has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
The catcher, Bill Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Bill Freeman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Cabrera on third. Fielder at second. Horton is over at first with one away. A ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit, and the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Lou Whitaker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Ty Cobb. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now at the plate, Kirk Gibson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just inside. 3 runs already home here. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Tony Batista, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Batista flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact, and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat, so when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fouled away. Count remains full. Fielder is over to take a look at it. Once again, a 3-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Aaron Hill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit on the ground to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, John Olerud, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Jesse Barfield, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded to Cabrera. This could be 2. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now at the plate, Vernon Wells, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line towards center field. Cobb will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 3-2.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their 3rd turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Tigers, the designated
Ready to
hitter,
go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Hank Greenberg. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wells comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Hit hard to third, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Kelly Gerber.
Kelly Gerber.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Witt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Tony Batista, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in, Aaron Hill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Willie Horton. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, Alan Trammell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is lifted out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Bill Freeman. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Lou Whitaker. That's lifted the other way out to left. Carter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're up 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in and looking for more, John Olerud. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Standing in, Jesse Barfield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
In the air now, out to right field. Gibson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Vernon Wells. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there for strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Carter is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
At the plate now, Kelly Gerber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 offering, lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1, well below the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ty Cobb. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Kirk Gibson. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Hank Greenberg. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Line hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-3 Tigers. Earl Wilson will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Earl Wilson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Ernie Whitt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box, Tony Batista, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Aaron Hill, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. outside. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
The first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Here it comes. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. The 2-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow.
Brandon Morrow.
Willie Horton will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch, ball 1. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alan Trammell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Morrow, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Ready on 1 and 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped up. Oberud in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied into very shallow right. Barfield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Bill Freeman. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two and 1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 4, the Blue Jays 3. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box now, John Oberud. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. John Olerud goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Jesse Barfield.
So now to the plate, Jesse Barfield, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Two out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hard on the ground toward short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front, 4-3. Ready for another chance. Lou Whitaker will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Lou Whitaker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Ty Cobb, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Carter will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next up for Detroit, Kirk Gibson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked foul off to the right. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
A designated hitter, number 5. Hank
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hank Greenberg.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Doug Brocail has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Doug Brocail.
Digging in once again, Vernon Wells. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Wells.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Count still full, 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Standing in now, Kelly Gerber, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So a big moment here in standing in Ernie Witt, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Whitaker is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Tony Batista, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tony Batista.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause and the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Barfield is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Settling in now, Cecil Fielder. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Barfield is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Willie Horton. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Tigers 4, the Blue Jays 3. Willie Hernandez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Willie Hernandez.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Hill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hernandez, a 6'3" left-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. That evens it up 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Joe Carter. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now to the plate, John Olerud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by one going into the ninth. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down one run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Mark Friedrich enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Digging in now, Jesse Barfield. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch on its way. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Still only one out in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Friedrich, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner at second here with one man out. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Vernon Wells. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. The 0-1 offering. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Kelly Gerber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Jays are out in front 6-4. Mark Horn is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Bill Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Ball one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lou Whitaker, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The center fielder, number 9, Ty.
Stepping up now, Ty Cobb. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Last breath for the Tigers. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
On the ground towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Now a long throw home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
To the plate now, Kirk Gibson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Blue Jays used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Brandon Morrow gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Mark Horn wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.